Every instrument in the market has one or two high probability setups per week. You need to learn to protect and prepare your psychology before they happen. Now grab your seat and let me explain to you how. What is going on, guys? Randy back again here with another banger, guys. I actually recorded a whole video before this, and I forgot to press the screen record button, so I have to do the video over again. But anyway, I don't mind. I really love what I do, and I hope that I know that I do this to help someone out there. Someone out there. I mean, there's someone out there who needs this video. This is actually why I make this video, because there's always someone out there that wants to hear what I have to say. Someone sent me a really nice message today, and I didn't want to make a video today. I was just like, man, I'll make it tomorrow. But after reading that message, I was like, okay, then that means what I'm doing is actually helping a lot of people. Sometimes we actually blind to that. We don't know like what we're doing can actually impact someone out there, and sometimes we feel like not doing what we actually supposed to do. But people, I mean, someone out there is waiting for it. You understand? So that actually made me want to make this video. Okay, guys, that was just a bracket without wasting any more of your time. Yeah, we are in the chart of V75. Okay, guys, as you can tell, V75 has been selling for the longest. Okay, the longest has been selling, so we in a downtrend. Okay, what I'm going to focus on is what happened last week. Okay, so we can clearly see that we are in a downtrend with price making lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs. Okay, and then this swing here is also a trend of its own. Price is making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and so on and so forth. Okay, and then now we are around this zone right there. Okay, we are around that zone right there. And then price kind of, price actually starting to react to that. Okay, and then I'll go to the H4, try to see what happened last week. Okay, always like to place my bars like this. That way, my focus is only on the current week. Okay, although I know what happened in the past, but what I'm focusing is right now. I have this in mind, but my focus is here. Okay, I'm trying to look for an opportunity during the week, while knowing what happened in the past, but I'm looking the information from the past. I use the information from the past to predict what's going to happen during the week. That's actually why I placed these two bars. Okay, so now boom, we got inside of price, got inside of our zone. I also placed a when I went to the price. Okay, I saw that we were nearing a round number. Okay, and this was a 400,000. Price got to 400,000. I pressed okay, and price, as soon as price hit that price, it started doing what? It started falling. Okay, so boom. So price got inside of our zone. Then I went to the lower time frame. Okay, let's go to see what H1 has. Okay, maybe he had a pattern like this. Okay, and then what I did, I duplicated it. Okay, duplicate. Okay, so price did like the whole of last week. Price just was just trickling around here. Like I wasn't really involved here at all. And then price hit the round number. I won't even lie to you. I did not enter at the round number because I like to wait like a clear structure. Okay, clear structure like that, because you can tell here buyers were in control. Okay, buyers pushed price for like one last time, and as soon as they hit the round number, sellers came in. Okay, showed like their presence. Okay, and then buyers try to take price again for try to push this market up again, but did not have enough liquidity. And then sellers like, nope, we're not going to let you guys take over the market. It's now our turn because we really like this price. This price is very nice for us. It's a great discount for us. So we're going to take it down from here. So we're going to pump in the big orders. Okay, and they pumped in their big orders, and then boom, they broke the seller's structure. I mean the buyer's structure. Okay, boom. And when you got the breaker structure, obviously, now we had the area responsible for that break. Okay, when I saw this, I was like, okay, now this is the money move is happening right now. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the mitigation to come. Okay, then I went to the M15. Okay, and M15, something similar. You see, buyers are in. You see, buyers showed their presence again. They're like, oh man, we want to attempt to take this market up again. See, they went up. Sellers attempted to take it down. Buyers were like, no, we're gonna take it up. Sellers came in with bigger orders. Buyers were still like, nah, we're not gonna let you do this. And then it went up again. Sellers they came in again, and then they start fighting here. Okay, sellers, buyers, and then sellers took over. Okay, this is the first time that they took over, and that's my entry. Okay, because why? We are now in our point of interest. Okay, and then that will be a key, a breaker structure for me. Okay, entry right there, stop loss just above there, and then boom. Sellers are like, now this is now it's our turn. Now we finally here. Okay. And price started moving down. And for targets, always like I'll target the 100% and the 161.8. Okay. So boom, price dropped to the 100%. This is where I was out. I didn't target the 161.8, but nonetheless, if you had the guts for it, you could have held, and then boom, the 161.8 would have been hit. Okay. Now, that was the one opportunity of the week. Okay. So if you just waited for this opportunity, you would have made this money easy, and then you wouldn't have bothered to actually look at all of these. Okay. Although there were nice opportunities here, but I always like to wait for like that clear opportunity of the week. Okay. So now what do you think is happening? Okay. Now price hit the 161.8 and mitigated. Okay. So if I go to the higher time period, how is that to H4? If I go to the H4, let me see this. If I go to the H4, you can see that we have this order block, right? And that's how that's the candle that broke the structure. Okay, now they've mitigated to the order block. Okay, and then now if I go to M15, now you can clearly see that price is actually getting ready. Okay, buyers try to take control, and then we have this breaker structure right there. Okay, and then now what we could be looking at is this zone right here. Okay, so I would say that this market is actually ready to be sold. If I go to M5, let's see what's happening. Okay, see if you go to the M5, you can clearly see that here we already have a breaker structure. Okay, so this could have been an entry, right? You see that's the entry right there. Okay, it could have been an entry. Stop loss just above right there. Okay, that's like a $2 stop loss. Okay, yeah, it's $2 stop loss. And then now what you will be targeting, you're actually targeting this low right here. Okay, this low, and if this low breaks, obviously we're gonna go for the bigger move. Okay, guys, so that is V75. And then now let's look at V10. Okay, you see, I've been in V10 for like 2 days now. I caught the high probability trade of the week, and then now it's just slowly and nicely going into my direction. I actually have positions stacked in here, so it's actually a pretty big profit. Okay, so let's go to the daily. You can clearly see that we came from a buyer's market, and then now we just turn into a seller's market. Okay, you can see that like the final target is actually this point low. Okay, but me, I just want to get out at that point there, and then I'll look for more sales on the way. Okay, because I don't want to hold it all the way down like that. No, I'm just because I go for exponential growth. What I do is I fund my account with a certain amount. Okay, say I have $1,000, I split it into 10. That's like 10 $100 accounts. Okay, and then I'll fund $100 in my account, and I will take a move like this. Okay, I'll try to like triple my account from that 100. I'm trying to make at least seven or $1,000. Okay, when I make my $1,000, I cash out, leave the 100, and then I'll look for the next move. Okay, I always like I trade I only do exponential growth trading. I don't take a big account and trying to make 2-3%. No, that's not how I trade. I'm a flipper. Like I like to flip it. It's a lot more fun, and it's a lot more money. It's a lot more interesting. Okay. So boom, we we came into that. Okay, we broke that structure. Sorry, structure, and then we had this order block here responsible for that break. Okay, and then I went to the H4, try to see what was going on, and also I placed my trend line like this, as this could also be confirmation. Okay, place my trend line right there, and I discovered that we had a pattern right here. Okay, like a rising wedge, you can call it. And I duplicated this like that. Okay, and then buyers were in control, and as soon as the guy here, and also there was a round number here as well. Okay, and I went there. I think it was 6,700. Okay, 6,700, and then I locked it right there. And I went to the M15, trying to look for an entry. Okay, see, it's a similar setup that happened on V75 here as well. Price breached the round number, and then it closed with an engulfing like that. This could have been an entry as well. Stop loss above, but I wouldn't advise you to take a trade like this unless you have experience. Because like right now, I mean, sellers are not here settled. Sellers are not fully committed yet. Okay, taking all this is like a super. It could be a test entry. Okay, but some people are crazy. Like if you're crazy, you can already stack your positions here. Okay. Although because you know that okay, they will eventually turn around, but that comes with experience. But like if you see these things a lot more, you will actually start to anticipate what's going to happen next. But that comes with experience. Okay. Boom. And then you're like, okay, you want to wait for sellers to actually settle. Sellers took this market down to show their presence, and then buyers try to take it up again, and then boom, sellers took it down again one more time. Okay, now that shows you that sellers are now in. Okay, but then here, buyers try to push market for the last sign. Okay, they try to push the market up for the last sign, but they stopped again at that round number. Okay, so now if you go to the lower time frame, you can spot a nice entry. Okay, here you see we had a key structure entry, and this is our zero drawdown entry. Like this is a zero drawdown entry is actually an entry style in my course that I teach. Okay, it's basically the entry. As soon as you enter, price just moves in your direction. Like you don't have to wait for like price to play around. Zero drawdown entry is like as soon as you enter, price just drops in your direction. Okay. So you could have entered this, stack your position again. Remember what I said on V75? You could stack your positions here. Say you saw with $10, you stack your position here. You go back to the higher time frame and obviously take your Fibonacci from the low point to the high point. Okay. And then you're targeting the 100%. Okay. And price is soon to what? To hit this 100% zone. Okay. Then you're done. You understand? So that's that one opportunity. So you don't really have to trade every day. Like trading every day, it's really never something that you want to do. Okay. You trade every day, you're actually opening yourself to a lot more risk, to a lot more, and also in the long term, it just damages your psychology. Because like, say you were involved the whole week, you're trading, your stop loss gets hit, and then now you start to doubt yourself. You're like, oh man, I'm not gonna take. I mean, then the high probability trade comes. You're like, no, I'm not gonna take it because they might just play with me because they've been playing with me for the past 2 days. Your psychology is already damaged. Okay, and when a move like this happens, you're just gonna watch it, or when you back testing, that's when you're gonna see it. But like and then you ask yourself, well, why didn't I see this when I was trading? You understand? I know a lot of you have seen things like this. You're like, when you back test, you're like, oh, how come I did not see this opportunity? You understand? Or how come I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like how come I did not see this when I was trading? That's because you were trading all these moves. You're trying to make these $10, these $2, these $1. Sometimes you lose and then you blow your accounts. And by the time this move happens, and I'm out here making $1,000 plus, you just watching the move happen because you've already exhausted your psychology because you just want to trade every day. You're hungry to trade every day. Like every day you must find a trade. It does not work like that, guys. Trading is not like that. Like we wait for the most part. We don't trade every day. Like if you're a good trader, you know that the hard like what we do here is we mostly just waiting. Okay. And when you're waiting, you need to find something that actually distracts you from the market. You don't have to be, glue your eyes to the market looking for opportunities. No, I mean, you find your opportunity like this, you open, price moves in your direction, you move entry to stop loss, and you just chill. See, like what I'm doing here, I'm just chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm playing video games, I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm focusing on my other endeavors. I'm not really stressing, you understand? So that's actually the mindset that you need to start developing. And I know that when you're coming from like a 9 to 5, or when you're doing a 9 to 5, you know that you actually getting paid for the hard work that you do. And sometimes when you go to like, I know like most of you have experiences, you go to your work and there's nothing to do, but the boss will still come to you and wants you to do something because you're just sitting there doing nothing. Understand? Because like, because he wants you to just be busy for nothing, but there's nothing to do. You understand? And then when you start living like that, you start to believe that okay, for me to actually get paid, I need to be doing something all the time. And then at the end of the month, when I get that paycheck, it means that I was doing hard work. But in trading, it's a whole different ballgame. Like Come here, you look for your opportunity, you open your trade, and you chill. And that's how you get paid, by waiting, by doing nothing, basically, by sleeping, by playing video games, by, you understand? But like before getting to that point, you need to actually do the hard work. You understand? You need to go through this psychology. You need to go through these blown accounts, and then those blown accounts need to teach you a lesson. Once you learn your lesson, you try to avoid it the next time, and so on and so forth. Understand? And then that's actually how you grow. That's actually how you become a profitable trader, guys. So think of it also like Muhammad Ali. You know, Muhammad Ali, when he was fighting, like he would basically just exhaust his opponent. And once his opponent was exhausted, that's when he would attack. That's when he would attack. And when he attacks, he will be a lot more precise because the opponent cannot block his punches because they're tired. They can't, you know, understand. So think of trading that way as well. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way my channel actually, the algorithm plays in my favor as well, you know, because for my also one of my goals for this year is to actually grow this account exponentially. Okay. And yeah, don't forget to join the free Discord. There's a lot of value in it. Every week I have 2 live Zoom sessions where I actually break the market down, you know, break like the opportunities that the market has provided for us during the week. That also helps a lot of traders to actually become profitable. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe, join the free Discord, and float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.